Okay, I'm going to attempt to show you what it's like to pull a shot with this non-pressurized portafilter. So first, it's already warmed up, lights on. This is an Estro 410 that I actually got for free from a friend who said if I could clean it, get it to work, then I could have it. So right now I'm just going to flush the group head and warm up the cup until the light goes off. Okay, so there's hot water in there now, keeping that cup warm, and there's a little bit of water stuck in there. I'm going to try and do this one-handed if I can. Rinse that out, dry that out, because right now you don't want to serve espresso in a cold portafilter or into a cold cup. So this is a Virtuoso machine. It's a really good grinder, but it's not quite the best espresso grinder. It's a really, really good grinder though, but you can calibrate it, and that's what I had to do. See if I can do this one-handed. I'm going to have to put this down. You might be able to see that. So I do 2 tamps. And like I showed you in the other video, with this unpressurized, now that it's unpressurized, it's only got one small little hole for it to go through. So I use this little Tupperware thing for the water, since the drip tray is so thin and doesn't drain anywhere. If you can have something like this nearby, you don't have to lift that out and clean it out every time. So the water cycled through after I warmed this up. The light came back on, so that it's all been re-warmed again. Dumped the water out of here. Let's see if I can show you. So that was a little fast. Like I said, that's one of the downsides, but pretty good looking shot. Pretty thick crema right there. Pretty yummy. Now this machine too is a steam driven instead of pump, and so I flushed that because that's water that would be backed up here in the portafilter. And sometimes, even after I drain that, when I pull this portafilter off, it's going to have some pressure still built up in here, so there may be a little, hear the little suction letting go. And so there's a little soupy still there in the portafilter. Knock that off. It's not a really good solid puck, which is what you'd like to have in a commercial machine. And you got to clean it every time. Can you see that with the, yeah, okay. This is another point where the tray comes in handy. Flush this out. Make sure you clean that portafilter real well between every use. You don't want ever there to be any coffee caked in there. Clean all that out. And then I should have a better espresso brush to clean up this top here, but I use a grinder brush that I have. Run the water through some more, clean that all off. And now that you've got this, you can just take this to the sink and dump it. You can see it's been a little bit since I pulled the shot, and there's still a good amount of crema in there, although it's starting to thin after I've taken a couple sips off of it. So it's much better than what I get at a lot of coffee shops, that's for sure. So that's that with pulling a shot on a modified Estro machine with a unpressurized portafilter. That's that. And there's the snow in Alabama. Unbelievable. Of course, I'm in here playing with my espresso machine.